Hi, I'm Alex.
Hey y'all, and I'm Ryan, and this is
Alex and Ryan Unscripted. Welcome back, everyone, to the Alex and Ryan Unscripted podcast.
Hey
y'all. In this episode, we are going to get a little deeper into boundaries. Our last episode, we did discuss a little bit about boundaries, like in friendships and stuff. But this episode, we want to get a little deeper into boundaries. Hey, y'all. So just a disclaimer. I know that we said we were talking about boundaries, but the further y'all listen, we not
talking about boundaries.
Not at all. Got on a complete tangent, and what should we even say that we were talking about?
Right. So y'all, we kind of go nose deep into what starts off as supposed to be just the opener, just to get y'all thinking. We go nose deep into the wonders of the world, as far as the eighth wonders of the world, and getting into ancient ruins and structures and how they come about, and then going into questions about if what we're told is the truth.
Yeah, just asking questions. So we just want to give y'all that disclaimer, just so y'all know we ain't talking about boundaries this episode. So if y'all want to hear boundaries, y'all listen to the next episode, not this one. Disclaimer.
Yes. Okay, this ain't got nothing to do with the episode, but what do y'all think? Again, this is, like I said, nothing to do with the episode. But Alex, so I have been on this deep dive, and the dive it didn't get that deep, but it got pretty deep. So when I get my coins together, right, and I get just my life, I said I am going to travel. I'm going to do some traveling. I'm going to do some solo traveling. But I specifically want to travel and see, growing up, we were told about the eighth wonders of the world. But now I'm just I can't remember the original list. But now I feel like there's been a lot of places that I think should have been on that list, girl. Especially being on TikTok and looking at these different YouTube videos. I'm just seeing so many different, monuments that have been made, and different, structures that are so crazy. So crazy. And now this is where it gets interesting, because I'm going to tap into quite a few conspiracies here. I don't know about y'all. I'm not a conspiracy theorist, but I do entertain a couple conspiracies here and there, because I do believe we live in a supernatural world for sure. And I think some things are just beyond our scope. We don't have the answers to a lot of things, and that is okay. Of course, one of them being the ones we all know is the pyramids. Their explanation of what these different archaeologists has told us, and these different, I don't know their titles, but the stories that he's told us, they definitely, people were chiseling them by hand, or these huge bricks that weighs tons. They were transported down the Nile on these boats. Mind you, these things weigh tons.
Yeah.
And you're saying, people hoisted them up, stack them up,
or giants.
Girl, okay. I'm in a safe space.
Yeah.
Girl, Or like, so one of the structures I really want to see is I think it's in India. And they said this structure like was built out of a mountain. And it is like how it looks. It is in a mountain, but like they're saying that it was built from the top down. And it's like a temple, like a carved out temple. But it looks like, I'm gonna have to show you the picture so you can see what I'm saying. But it's like so crazy, Alex. Like the details, the way it's shaped, and the fact that it was built from the top down. And they're telling us that, and it's so precise, like how everything is sculpted. And they're saying men chiseled their way and carved out this temple?
Yeah.
No way.
Yeah. I'm going to have to see. You said it was in India?
I think so. It starts with the, oh gosh, before doing this, I should have got the name. Let me see. Oh, please don't play. Oh, wow. He popped up and this is the guy I saw it from. Girl, because I'm like, ain't no way. There's just no way. There's no way. There's no way. Yeah. Again, I do believe in beings outside of us. And this man is saying that he thinks they had... Okay, I was talking to my sister about this. And I said, I feel like we've gone backwards in technology. Not even necessarily saying AI. I just mean advanced tech. Because how were they able to do all of these things back then, but we can barely do any of that now?
Yeah. With all the knowledge that we have now, and yeah.
So I'm just like, oh my gosh, every time this mail lady get on this porch, she sounds like she's bringing the porch down. And she don't even have her boots on today. Like, she probably just walks heavy. Girl, I'm looking up like, oh my God, is the roof caving in? And it's the mail lady.
That is funny.
Girl. Every time. She make it sound like she's taking the porch down. And she's so small.
Yeah.
She is a skinny lady. Okay. It's called, oh Lord, I can't even pronounce that. Sri Kailasa Temple.
Is it spelled is it Kailasa? Okay,
Yes.
I found it.
Yeah. Girl, you see that?
Yeah, that's a lot to chisel. That's a lot to chisel down.
Okay. And then the precision, like looking on the walls, it's like a little cartoon strip. You know what I'm saying? But like it's 3D. Like they really had to go in that thing.
And they all had to have the same vision. Like, this is what it's going to look like on every side. It got to look similar. We all have the same vision in our minds of what this going to look like.
Girl, I'm cracking up because that's literally what that man said. He said they literally had to be like the best of the best of the best, like architects and like builders. To the fact that everything is so congruent, everything is so like you got the 90-degree angle on point, like you got like everything is the same. And what this man is saying, he was saying like I think they had lasers back in the day, because people who do this, they're like there's no way to cut out rock like that by
it did not break in a different weird way. You know, it could. Yeah. Good.
That's what he said. He was like, even if you hit it wrong, you'll mess everything up.
Yes.
Girl, it gets deep.
This is something I would want to see and get up close and personal and see the details, see how it is. Like, does it all look similar? Like, is it legit? Like, or are there pieces that look different? But.
Yep.
I just think that's a lot to chisel for a group of people.
And then historians are saying like they did it within. It didn't take that long for them to build.
Ain't no way.
I said, who do you think? What do you take us for? Like,
right? they're human. Like, come on now. Look how we are. Like, what? Come on now. Back then,
something like this would take. Mind you, they did it from a mountain.
Yeah.
Carved out from a mountain. And you're saying, oh yeah, there were tons of people. And I said, how was this not on the original list of the 8 wonders of the world?
True.
They put the Eiffel Tower on there, I think. Like, this is nothing.
Yeah, the Eiffel Tower, that ain't nothing. Especially compared to something like this. Like,
girl. And then looking at the Mayan temples. But there's a lot. There's another that's called Khajuraho Temple that's in India too. And the thing I'm looking at is the precision of everything.
Yeah.
How everything is like, how it folds, how it creases, how it overlaps, how it's stacked. And then it's so precise.
Yeah.
Girl. This is advanced. And it's crazy. I feel like it's so big for us that we're like, oh, this is cool. And it's like, it's cooler than cool. Like, this is, this is nuts. This is crazy. Okay, just look up this one, then I'll get off of it. But it's KHA J.
You said KHA. Okay.
JURAHO Temple.
And where is this at? In India as well?
In India, yeah.
That's detailed.
Detailed to the max. Like,
all the people?
Girl. And you're saying they were like all day. All day.
And see, that's it. To say it didn't take that long, even if they were doing that, they would have to do it slow so it didn't crack, it didn't break rock, or like chip somewhere where they didn't want it to be chipped. You would have to like tap, slow, soft. Then, no, like what?
So when I say I want to travel, this is what I mean. Like, I want to go see these things. I want to learn about the history, learn about the culture. And then even taking it with a grain of salt. And when I say that, because I think we do have people up there that wants to erase certain history. Because
wait a minute. Sorry to interrupt. This is explicit. These people are kind of explicit. I didn't realize that. Yeah, that's explicit.
Girl.
I didn't realize this picture. Girl. I can't say it on here, but what in the world?
Yeah.
I didn't realize that's what the picture.
Yeah. When I was looking at that temple too, I said, what's going on?
Yeah, like, what?
What they got going on over there?
What was I thinking? It was tired of
it. Girl.
That's funny.
But you just see how, like, detailed.
Yeah, very detailed. More detailed than what we see nowadays. Like the Mount Rushmore. Don't compare to like this right here.
Yes.
Like this amount of detail is like how
the precision, the 3D art, like I said, the folding of it, how everything is in alignment. It's so crazy how everything is so. Girl, I don't have the words for it.
Yeah.
And this is what I want to see in person. You know, this is what I need to go see for myself.
Yeah, I'm saying now you just sparked like a whole like I want to go see all this stuff.
Girl, this could be our trips. Okay.
No, for real. Forget traveling within the States. Go out of country.
That's what I'm saying. And it's like, so this guy that he literally had me started on it, because on his page he talks about these things.
Yeah.
And he even talked about the Taj Mahal, girl. And I went to the Taj Mahal and I saw the Taj Mahal and I was just like, oh yeah, this is a beautiful structure. Like this is like, again, you know, I thought it growing up, I thought it was like a castle, but he's even like, how do you think they built this?
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah.
Yeah.
And he was like, how did they build this from the ground up? Are you telling me hundreds of thousands of people are literally like, they didn't have cranes?
Yeah.
Are people literally like, all right, on three?
No, because literally, you doing that made me think of like men carrying a casket. How many men does it take to carry a casket and a dead body? You know what I mean? So imagine something that weighs tons is like, you think that we can do that? You think our muscles? No wonder they had to say giants, because that's the only thing they could imagine as a human doing is a giant. Girl, this need to be a whole topic in itself, because what?
No, and I am willing to go down the rabbit hole because
you know,
yeah,
that's the only way you will get like legit answers, if you question.
Yeah. And this man, like, I like how people would like just speak freely, and even others are like, oh well, they wasn't on TikTok all day, or they didn't have social media to distract them, so of course they were more advanced back then. And I'm like, I feel like it goes beyond the human mind. I honestly do.
Yeah.
I honestly do. Even growing up, I used to think like, oh, okay. Growing up, I even had thoughts like when I was a kid, right? I was like, oh, we built these and we're calling it history. Like, we built these structures and they're making us think people from way back then built it. But then I was like, maybe not, Ryan. Because as I'm older, I'm like, these could very well be stuff from then. It's just, we've gone backwards, or not even backwards. Because if you think about it, and I feel like we're definitely getting into conspiracies now. But if you think about it, for these, I don't know what to call them, I guess, inventors, right? That say, oh, hey, I know how to make cars run on water. Oh, hey, I know how to get energy doing some kind of combobulation and pulling it from the earth or pulling it from the sky. And then they die. So I'm like, okay. People who are geniuses and they're coming out and showing their work, they always end up disappearing or dying. Coincidence? I think not. You know, I think allegedly. Not just the government, our government, because there's got to be some kind of agreement around the world. And again, I'm just throwing this out there. Call me what y'all want. But I don't think it's just the U.S., right? Because, you know, the U.S., well, first off, we already know, this is facts, that the U.S. is trying to rewrite history. Because they're trying to do it with slavery. And they pulled it when they tried to come up with those new history books saying that slaves were indentured servants.
That's crazy.
And then they went back and changed it because people raised enough uproar like that's a lie. Yeah. You know? So, yes, the U.S. definitely has history of trying to rewrite history because, yeah. But I think there's some kind of agreement around the world about rewriting history. Because these structures are found all over the world.
Yeah.
But yet and still everybody is singing the same tune of like, oh yeah, there were, like you said, there were giants in the land. I do believe there were giants because there's giants in the Bible. So I do believe there were giants. But I think there was more than that.
Yeah.
Like, there had to be more than that. Because these structures are so profound. Like, they're so wonderful. Like, they're so wondrous. Like, you can't even wrap your head around it. So, of course, you gotta dumb it down.
Yeah.
And be like, well, you know, there were cavemen. So, I think they were not cavemen. I mean, cavemen as far as, like, I guess their way of lifestyle, whatever. But I think these people were geniuses and found ways to create these things. And for some reason, well, not for some reason, because what's crazy is they didn't have these gas companies, electric companies. They had to find ways to create that.
Yeah.
Elements are elements. You just got to find what elements work together to get the outcome you want.
Right.
Nobody is policing gas, electricity, natural resources, water. And now I'm piggybacking off what this creator was saying. Well, a lot of people in the comments are saying too, is like, we think people over the world or these governments all over the world are erasing or rewriting history so that they can keep these companies going. Because money is just I'm not getting to that. But like, just think, Alex, if people were taught to use natural resources and create these things for themselves, everybody would go out of business.
Yeah.
If they let that man live and show people how to run their car on water, well, what we need gas for? What are we fighting for oil for? Like, if this man is showing you, hey, all you got to do is connect this, connect that, and your whole house can be ran on energy. What we need Comcast. Like, what we need this power line for? Like, what we need, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so I'm just like, oh my gosh, these conspiracy theories are starting to they're starting to make sense. And I feel like we're taught to write them off as weirdos. Not okay, wrong. They can be a little different for sure. But we're taught to write them off as mad, you know? They're crazy. They're crazy. They don't know what they're talking about. When, in reality, like, they're onto something. But they never get to finish because they killed them. Or, excuse me, they mysteriously die.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Girl, so yeah, I've been going down this little rabbit hole. I haven't dived too deep yet. But I just know when I start getting my coins, I'm going to go see these things for myself.
Yeah. Heck, me too. Like that. Like one day at work, I did get on a YouTube video and was just listening to, you know, just some of like the things, the several wonders of the world, just kind of like them talking about it and seeing all of them. And it did, like, I do find it interesting. But then for you to have like a different kind of, it's like a different perspective, like more of a conspiracy theory of, I guess, questioning the certain things that we have been told is like, oh yeah, that's a little alarming, you know? So I'm supposed to believe that, you know, I need more detail. Like, I need you to further elaborate, please.
Yes.
Like, you know what I mean? And like you said, there is evidence of now our government trying to erase history, trying to change it, you know?
Yeah.
And that's why you got to question. You literally got to question everything. People be like, "Oh my gosh, conspiracy theories," but it's like they're just questioning. Nothing's wrong with like having to question what we've been taught, because we've been showed that like it ain't always real. What we've been taught is like, well, some stuff is just not real. It's lies.
Yeah.
So I feel like nothing's wrong with questioning it and trying to further elaborate, get more answers. Because I'm not going to just sit here and believe this, and just because you telling me, just because they say, who are they? You know what I mean? Like, kind of thing. So,
who are they? No, that's really what the creator said.
yeah.
Like, there's nothing wrong with questioning things, and we should start to question things, especially now that we're seeing. We caught you red-handed on you trying to rewrite history. Like,
Yeah.
now I'm definitely, or these whistleblowers who's giving us all this insight on the government or stuff they're doing around the world. Like, yeah, I'm starting to question things now. Mm-hmm. And we were taught to just believe it. And again, as kids, we're going to believe it. But it's just even the adults. Like, yeah, this is what happened. And I'm just like, wow.
Yeah.
I can't buy into that. Like, I can't believe that. Like you said, like, you mean to tell me. And I love how you broke that down about the caskets, because those are heavy.
Yes.
They're heavy.
And it has dead weight, like, not to be funny, but like dead weight in there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and dead weight alone is heavy. Not that I've experienced it, but I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. So, like, if it takes how many men to carry just that one, you talking about a ton? You need a man at every, like literally, you have to have tons. And then after that, can they even lift that? Let one person not be able to lift their weight, it's going to collapse. And they're dead. They're all dead because it falls on them. Like, how many men do they go through? Like, if we're believing that, how many men do they go through to carry just 1 ton? Just one thing that weighed so much. How many men did y'all go through? Because it had to fall and collapse and hurt. Like.
And they built a pyramid.
Yes. They had to climb up with that weight. Just imagine his hands shaking like,
Right. And are they bending down to?
Yeah.
What ropes do they have? If they are pulling it by rope, what rope? Girl, I feel like the more we talk about, the more how.
Yeah, or it's like, okay, am I being naive? Am I thinking like, all right, these are like muscle men. It ain't no just regular men. How we see pictures in the back. No, these are like men who they've been working out. They had some gym stuff somewhere. They must have been lifting tons, just practicing before they had to lift all this stuff. Girl. And then that rope, like you said, that rope just had to be rope now. Our rope, what? Rope couldn't do that now. So tell me, what kind of material was it? Like,
yeah. What kind of, yeah. Girl.
To pull that. And at that, people, like, just like, these people must have been like, dang, we thought, oh, we're advancing. No, people back then was doing that. Whoa. Yeah, I guess like you said, we're going backwards because they were advanced if they were doing all that. Not to make fun of them, because if they are doing that, then they are advanced. Either way, but they made it. I feel like history makes it seem like back then they were like cavemen.
Exactly.
So it's like,
yeah.
To even think they could do that, why are we thinking that they could do that, even though you guys tell us they aren't that quote unquote smart like we are now? So it's like, that's kind of contradicting too, because they had to be something if they did all that. But then, like, y'all telling me, nah, they not. But the evidence shows they were that. They were something. Girl.
They were more advanced than what we are today, for sure. You talk about in advance because the fact that archaeologists and historians, they're saying we can't even make that pyramid today.
With everything that we have now. The technology. We have 3D printers, do we not? And we can't do that. Why? Because we can't lift that stuff up, can we?
And the fact that it lasted so long.
Yes.
Girl. Mind blown. And what we're seeing of the pyramids is like over time erosion, right? Like, because that thing used to be smooth.
Yeah.
Stop.
Yeah. See, now I think I'm going to have to get into like a deep dive and like pick one at a time and just go through it and then go to the next one and go through it and then like go to the next one and like, yeah, because what are y'all telling me? I have to learn this stuff because now I feel like I'm just walking around super naive. Like I over here just believing like, what are they telling me? And it's like, girl, you need to start questioning stuff. Because, this is the more you
think. I'm going to say this one thing too.
Okay.
Yes. Okay, I'm going to say this one thing that I definitely know. Okay, the guy even touched upon the Statue of Liberty. Mm-hmm. And he was like, oh, just how you say things. Oh, he's just questioning. Everything is just really a question. And then he gives his own little, what he think. But he's like, you mean to tell me I think it was French, right? They built it completely. And then they tore it down part by part by part. And they brought it on ships over to America to build it back up again. Have you seen the Statue of Liberty?
Yeah. What is that material? It's like, do you know the material of it?
I don't. I think he mentioned it too. Is it copper?
Maybe. Or no, there's something. No, actually, no. I'm sorry. I'm getting confused. Okay, I know what the Statue of Liberty is. Not that confused. I'm getting confused with something in DC. No, that's not copper.
Oh, are you talking about the monument?
Never mind. I confused myself. Ignore me. I was thinking of material. No, I thought something else was copper. But I think I'm getting confused. It's not in DC either. But I have seen the Statue of Liberty.
Yeah.
So what? They took it.
But they can't even do that today.
Yeah. And then put it back up. What, correctly? And then so when did this happen? Like what was I don't know the year. What was the year? Because weren't like boats built out of wood? Yeah. Is that a thing? Or that what they told us?
Yes.
That's why I'm like, what is the material of that? Like, is it heavy? How small do they break it down to? How did y'all know piece by piece that y'all like, like
1885.
Yeah.
It arrived in New York Harbor June 17th of 1885.
Yeah.
Girl.
Like, don't get me wrong. That is more believable than the mountains and the pyramids. For sure. I could believe that more. Right?
Mm-hmm.
But still, it's still questionable.
Yeah. Yeah, it's they built it up to tear it down to send it over in pieces.
Yeah. To then build it back up again. And
then how heavy are these materials?
Yeah.
They're not light. What cranes did you use?
Yeah.
What ropes did you use?
Because that would have been their crane, right? Roping it up. people roping it up. Like, that's what I'm like, how small were the pieces they took it down? Like, piece by piece, it had to be small. And then you just know, like, oh yeah, this piece goes right here. Oh yeah, put this piece right here. Like,
right.
You know, like, did y'all number it? Did y'all use a number system? Alphabetical? Did you combine it? Like IKEA kind of thing? Like, was it like, you know?
The first card wasn't here until 1893, 96.
What do they both look like?
Motorized, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what did you use to build it up?
Yeah.
How'd you get up there?
Facts. Yeah, what? You said 1876 is when it got here? Or 1880?
1885 is when it came to the harbor.
Yeah.
But 1865 is when they built it.
Okay, so this is what it says. It says stone, marble, and bronze were way too heavy for the statue. So they used copper. To move it. Okay, so it's a little lighter.
Mm-hmm.
But okay. Okay, wait. Listen to this. It took 9 years to build in France. And then, so then it ended at 1885. And then it had to be disassembled, shipped to New York, once arrived in America, and I guess they already had the pedestal ready or whatever. It took 4 months to rebuild it. So
I don't believe it.
So that's interesting. This is random. Since it is copper, does it get struck by lightning?
I'm not sure.
Because copper don't get struck by lightning, right? But it is so high in the sky. That was random. Sorry, that was so random.
Okay.
But that's interesting.
Say you did it. How'd you get it up there?
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at their pictures, and they have these ropes and like these crane-like little pieces sticking out from the pedestal, like that it sits on.
Yeah.
But how'd you?
Like the little things.
Yeah. How'd you get it up there, though? How'd you build the arm up? Are y'all just like they did the pyramids, lifting from the bottom up, and then like? How'd you get the torch all the way up there?
That is true. Because it don't go up that high. Like the pieces they have to build it. They stand like how they do for houses sometimes. You know, like how they have or like on the side of buildings sometimes. They'll have like those things. Yeah. They don't go up that high to the torch. Or even the arm. Or even the head.
Girl. And this is when I thought about this a long time anyway, but the creator said the quiet thing out loud. And he was like, I believe Photoshop is way before our time. And I think so too.
I can see it.
And then he was like, all of these pictures showing us where they built these things years ago is drawings.
That's
They're
interesting.
all drawings.
Yeah.
And how'd you know it looked like that?
Yeah.
Well, I guess the artists would, I would hope they, but it's like, it's nothing to have the monument there and draw scaffolding around it. How'd you lift that head up?
Yeah. Because
Even if you did do it piece by piece.
Yeah. And even though it is copper, because what it's showing is that it had like the whole headpiece built on the ground, or the whole torch built on the ground. So it's like, I don't know.
And they said the head was on display for a minute. Like, it was built already. Like you said, it was on the ground.
Yeah.
And then the crown pieces stick out far.
Yeah. Yeah, they do.
And you said how long it took for them to?
It said 4 months for them to rebuild it.
How big were these puzzle pieces? Like,
Literally.
come on.
But then when you look at it, it don't look like the pieces were small. When it's built piece by piece, you can see where they like, I'm not gonna lie, these screws look huge. Like, screws. How'd you piece it together? What kind of screws did you use?
And what machinery were you using to keep it in tight and to have it last for so many years?
Yeah. And maybe the questions that we're asking right now is just because we don't know, right? So if there is someone out there who does know, let us know. But like, some of it just doesn't make sense. A little bit. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Because if this is the piece, if this face right here, this head, well, I can't show you. If the face is just one piece, does that even hurt the face? That's a big piece.
On one of the pictures, it shows how like, oh yeah, I see it. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah,
how
like
the
that.
head, yeah, the nose and the face is intact.
Yeah, that's one big piece. But I don't know if that's. I mean, it says it's. I don't know. Sometimes when we'll be on here, you can't even believe it either. You just don't know.
Exactly.
But yeah, girl, that's
even the monument itself. It's a pretty tall monument, and you put that thing on top of that. Yeah. How did you move it up there?
Yeah. True. Because dang, that whatever wood they was using, like, that's some strong wood.
Okay, so strong men. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh my gosh, I wish I could show you this picture. I wish I could show you. Huh?
What'd you say?
I want to show you this picture because on this picture is this is at Your Liberty and it's on Wikipedia. The people are this tiny, Alex. The people are this tiny.
Oh, shoot.
And you're telling me that we use rope?
Yeah.
And whatever little scaffolding to hoist the torch?
Yeah.
Up there?
Yeah.
We can't even do that today.
No.
Do that today.
No. You can't.
And like you said, with all that we have today.
Literally. The machinery that we could use and do and lift and move and, we do have trucks that like carry tons and tons of like heavy things. Building super tall buildings. I mean, like Dubai, like that whole thing, man-made. I mean, we did that. I mean, that's not America, but over there. But still, I feel like it still doesn't compare to like.
It doesn't. Yeah. It doesn't compare. Like, looking at this picture now, these people are itty bitty. Itty bitty.
Yeah.
And just looking at the platform that the Statue of Liberty is sitting on, it's
huge.
So tall. And then looking at the torch all the way up. How?
Yeah.
In, what did I say, 18?
What did I say, 70 something, 76, something like that?
1885.
No, 85.
But they started building it in the 70s. 1870s, right?
I think so.
1870 something?
Yeah, it took them how long? It took them a minute.
And then it only took them 4 months to put. Please. Please.
But then it's like, sometimes.
Oh, he started working on in 1875.
Yeah.
But they put it together themselves before they came over here.
Yeah.
How they do it?
See?
Maybe they taught us. Girl. And yes, I'm being funny. But like, they put it together and then took it apart.
Yeah. That's interesting.
Yeah. It goes deep, girl. It goes deep.
Yeah. Because that, like, I don't know. Now I gotta start looking up all this stuff. Like, for real.
Like you said, I want to take it structure by structure.
Mm-hmm.
I want to look up historical, quote unquote, facts. The culture surrounding it and like all of that. The people. Because, girl, even like getting into, like I said, like these things are all over the world.
Yeah.
Like the Mayan temples, Machu Picchu? Like, but they said like places like India, like Thailand, it's all over the world.
Yeah.
And I want to go see them. I'm going to go see them because I need to see these things for myself.
For sure. I mean, yeah. I'm glad you showed me those. The what are they? Mountains? Or they're not even, well, I guess it was a mountain. They did.
Carve.
Yeah. Because, listen, trying to carve a pumpkin, you think it'd be a little easier, but that that's a little difficult. So I can imagine a dang mountain in the rock, like, the heck?
I'm cracking up. Girl, a cookie. Oh, what was that show?
What was that show? I know that. What was it?
What was
I know
that
what you're talking about.
Yes.
Squid. Was it Squid Game?
Squid Games.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
I think is it Squid Games?
I think so. Is it Squid or Squad?
Yeah, it's Squid Games.
No, for real. Could you imagine? That's probably what, like, I wonder if they felt like that. Like, all right, I gotta, like, gotta cut this cookie right. It's like, my gosh, just a cookie itself.
And then, right, like, I'm on this side, and then we gotta double check to make sure it's the same, like, running back and forth to make, no.
How?
No. Right.
Yeah.
And then you're carving it out from the top down. You're on top of the mountain.
Yeah.
And you're like, all right, everybody, let's hit together in 3. Like, for them to carve it out from the top down, and then to make a temple, to make entrances, to make, those four, what was it, like a tiger, those different animals sitting at the top of the thing, and then to make shapes, to make these pictures, and everything is stone.
Yeah.
First off, what are they even using to dig into the stone?
Yeah. I would understand a little bit more, if you sculpted, or not sculpted, when people make pottery, you use mud and dirt to, smooth things out. Maybe they added that into there too, but, still. Even that, to make it look, even if it's not identical, they look dead on.
Yeah.
Literally look dead on. So, how can you even get it that dead on to look similar all around?
The smoothness.
Yeah.
What's that thing called? I think you just said it, but when you're doing, because ceramics. So I did ceramic for a class, and
sand it.
You have to, yes, thank you, to sand it down. Even with that, it takes time. You got to take time.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, it just seems very symmetrical. Everything was just so precise, so congruent, their shapes, girl. And the fact that these things are still standing today, where we have natural disasters that take our stuff out in a minute.
Literally. But ain't nothing touched.
Those things have gone through tons of natural disasters. And granted, yes, I know they're saying we use cheaper material today. Even the best material we had. Come on.
Right.
Come on.
Yeah.
I want to go look at the castles, the forts.
Yeah.
When I went to India, they took us to the Red Fort. And the thing is, oh my gosh, even the mindset I had then, I did not have it now. Okay. I went in college. What was that? Junior year? Going into junior year. We looked at the Taj Mahal. We went to the Red Fort. We went to Elephant Cave.
Mm-hmm.
And I just feel we're not even taught to go outside of what we've been told. You know what I'm saying? And if you did question, you're given the side eye, it is what it is. You know what I mean? They told us what it is, so why are you even no, how did this even get here?
Right.
How was this built? What was it really built for? How is it still standing?
Yeah.
I went to the Taj Mahal, Alex. That structure is so huge.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not even as big as these that we're looking at.
Yeah.
The material. And it's so beautiful. It's so grand. And I just went and I was just oh yeah, this is nice. But it's girl, think, how did they do this? Mm-hmm. The top of them is smooth. It's perfect.
Yeah. And if we're being real, which is crazy, it's how do they get it to be that? When it's nowadays, people can't even build a house correctly, and they do it every day. There's men out here who build a house correct. They build a house every day and can't do it. Let me tell you, this house got so many, y'all ain't do it correctly. So it's crazy. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. It took a minute to land, but yeah, You're doing this the same thing every day, and you can't even do it the same. And we're taught to believe that these people were uncivilized. They didn't know what it means to bathe. Like, they're building structures that last hundreds and thousands of years, and they don't know how to bathe.
Yeah.
Their math is unheard of in our time, right?
Yeah.
But we're taught to believe that, oh, I just can't, girl, you know. Now I see why these people be feeling how they be feeling. Yes. We were raised on, what was it? Was it Geico? Who was it? Who was that commercial where the cavemen were like trying to build fire?
Oh yeah, I think it was Geico with like the lizard and the caveman.
It's like can't speak, and they up there trying to figure out fire. Meanwhile, we got structures that stand like that today, and we're taught to believe they don't even know how to make fire.
Yeah.
Stop. This man took a tour, went inside the pyramids, and he's like, the fact that we can get this far down and it's not like collapsing.
Yeah.
He was like, there's no way. There's no way.
Yeah. It's crazy to believe.
Oh, they even said parts of the Grand Canyon is blocked off by the government. I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either.
And there's like different entrances.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I think here by the house, I think we have our own version of the Grand Canyon.
In Indy?
Yeah. Because where I'm at, they rebuilt like a highway, right? So they've been moving dirt, doing stuff, digging. And when you look down, it just seems like, I feel like I'm like on a roller coaster. Like I'm up high because they dig down so far. And you can see like where they drive like their machine to go down. All the way down. And I can't even see the bottom because they go down so deep. I'm assuming they're getting dirt. Why you gotta go so deep to get dirt? You already got piles of dirt like up here. Like why you getting so much dirt? But if I could just stop, because it's like when I get on the highway and you got to keep going. But if I could just pull over, take a picture, when I tell you, it looks like its own Grand Canyon.
Dang, that deep?
Yes. It looks deep. And I remember like when they first started doing it, I kept telling people, like, if you look over there, you can see, like, it looks crazy. And like after a while, I got blocked off. I'm like, well, dang, I can't see. But now there's like this area where you can like get a glimpse of it. And I want to get it before they close it off. Because they're going to build trees and I can't see it no more. But when I say it goes far down and you can see the trail that they take to go down, the machines to go down it, is crazy.
Dang, I wish you would. Yeah. Dang.
I'll try. Next time I go that way.
You said y'all wasn't on a hill, right? This is like, it started on, I guess it started on the same level like you're driving on?
Yeah. Okay, so some of it is like a little higher, right? But I'm assuming it's dirt they brought up. Or like, okay. We're in Indiana, so we do have like hills and, I wouldn't say mountains, but we have hills.
Yeah.
But if you see where we drive, right? And it's I guess it kind of goes up a little bit, but like, no. Like if you was to really see it, you would like, because I remember before they even built that highway, I was driving on just the regular highway. And I don't think it's lifted.
Okay, yeah, that's what
Yeah, it's not like, it's not like where they have like this one, on this regular one where I saw it. No, I saw it goes down. And my mom saw it not too long ago, and she was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, yeah, it goes down deep. Like, it's like, if I remember correctly, it's like dirt up top, but then you can just see, like, you can see far down, like, how it is. I need to get a picture of it. I'm going to try my best. I don't know how. Maybe I'll just drive super slow, have someone, like, snap a picture, hurry up, to get a picture. But it's crazy.
And what are they doing?
I couldn't tell you. I'm assuming construction, because they were like building a highway, like where we're at. Like they expanded it and, built other stuff to like go around. That makes sense. So yeah, like they kind of
Ain't you supposed to be getting a train to go through Indy? I forget. I thought they talked about it.
I don't know.
To go through, if I can't, I'll have to look it up too, because I think they said they was trying to connect the major cities. I think they were trying to connect Chicago, Indy, and Cincinnati.
I thought we had trains that go up to Chicago.
Yeah, y'all do.
Oh, but you're talking about connect the 3?
Yeah, like they're trying to create some kind of line.
Oh. Because I thought we already had connections to Cincinnati as well. A train system that goes there.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I thought I saw that. But that was years ago before, like, when did I leave? In 2020. Oh, yeah, 2020. Because I remember them saying, like, it's going to be a lot of new things coming to the city, but they're trying to create it to, like, an advanced kind of city. And they wanted a train to go through that connects to Chicago. And I think Cincinnati.
Okay. That's interesting.
And then speaking of trains, this is older guy. I can't find him no more on TikTok, but he was an older guy. And he was saying like, oh, this was scary because I didn't even know New York went. But, oh yeah, you were talking about how deep the thing was going? In New York, the man got off the subway and he literally took 5 flights up from the subway to get back upstairs. And these aren't just little escalators. These things are like steep and it goes up. And I said, I didn't know subways went down that far. Because I got off, subways, of course, and it's like, okay, we go up 1 or 2 at max for me.
Yeah.
But that man took 5.
Dang. This is in New York?
Yes.
Because when we went to New York, we got on the subway. We got on the train, whatever they call it. I don't know what they call it.
Yeah, we did. We got on the subway.
And I don't remember how deep it was. I mean,
it wasn't that deep.
Yeah, I think we remember 5. I think my ears were starting to pop.
Go up, and then you're walking. Go up, and then you're walking. Then you're going up.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, because he said, look how long it takes me to get up to ground level. And I'm like, okay, like it's just like what?
Right.
But he kept going.
Yeah.
And then one was really steep, and I said, I pray I never. I don't know what line he took, but Lord, please, I pray I never take that line.
Avoid that.
I do want to go back to New York, and take the subway, of course, because it's cheaper. But it's like I never want to be that far underground.
Yeah.
You know how scary that is?
Yeah. That's why I like to even now to go and realize, I am underground.
For real.
And there are things above. And this has been here for, like, they've been having that system for a minute. So it's like.
And then he got to and that's what he was saying. He was like, how we're talking about these structures. He was like, you mean to tell me that these folks dug this deep back in the day and they built the subway system? I was like, oh no, sir. Like, now you got my mind going. And he was like, and this creator, he tapped on it too, and he was like, no, it was this other creator, but I didn't get too much of him because he was, I don't know, he gets into a lot of other things, but his one post was interesting, and he was saying like, because they said they did a grand opening of the subway,
mm-hmm.
and he's like, the cars just came out, like how did you dig that deep? What machinery did y'all have?
Yeah.
Y'all just discovered the what's them trains called? Like the steam engines. Like where did y'all drill? How did y'all drill down 5 flights, 5 stories?
Yeah.
How did y'all do that? How'd y'all get that train moving?
Yeah.
Girl, it goes deep, Alex. It goes so deep, and I got time on my hands, so I'm ready to dive in because I love history.
Mm-hmm.
I do love history. I love just learning about cultures, traditions, all of that. But even in American history, I feel like they're not telling the truth about a lot of things.
Yeah, I can see that. For sure.
Yeah.
Well, I guess what we're going to do is we're going to scratch what I said in the beginning, talking about boundaries. And we're just going to leave this episode because it's been a whole hour in and we've been talking about everything else
but girl,
scratch that out. This is what? Conspiracies or just we're just talking about structures at this point. Like, we're just
conspiracies of the world. That was the 8th wonders of the world. Girl, it didn't even feel like an hour. What the heck?
Girl, yeah. After all, I'm like, wait a minute. It was obviously very interesting, right? Because I really am going to like start looking into that stuff and listen, save me some money so I can go on a trip.
Yeah.
To go see. Got to figure out which one I want to go see first.
Okay.
You know? But like, yeah, I'm like, damn, we kind of.
Because I'm going to go see them.
We still talk about this, ain't mention a lick of boundary. Not nothing.
Girl.
But it's all good. This literally be how we are, so.
We were just talking. Literally. I tell you, this thing is unscripted for real.
This really, really was. That's crazy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
But I mean, is there anything else or do we want to end it with this? Because we're going to keep this episode. We're going to post this episode. Okay, listen.
Let's get it posted, okay?
Yes.
I don't know. I guess I just want to say, like, I guess just throwing it back at y'all that's listening. There's nothing wrong with questioning things, and don't let people think that you're crazy for questioning things.
Yeah,
because
that's what I was gonna say.
Y'all had a conversation. Like, just think about it. Like, honestly, just think about it. How?
Yeah. Because it may be some stuff that we just don't know, right? Because we're not in that field. We're not in engineering. We're not in, like, architect. Like, we're not in that type of field. So that's where it comes, like, where people who are in that field, they can answer those questions.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. Where we may not know. Or people who are questioning, it's just like, we just don't know because we don't deal with that in our everyday life.
Yep.
But still, some of it is, like, you mean to tell me... people that look like the men walking around here, because I'm assuming it's men, you know, men. They must have been a different breed.
Hey, it gotta be.
Because,
okay, like, how is this humanly possible?
Yeah.
And like, how are they able to do that then, but we can't do it now? And yes, we can chalk it up to, oh, we're using cheaper materials. Oh, we're not spending as much time, or all this technology made us lazy, made us dumb. And it's like, even with all those excuses, I still can't give that as a good reason.
Right. Yeah. That's where sometimes I'd be like, are we just like delusional? Like both ways. Like to believe some of the stuff that we believe, right? That humans did it. Is that delusional? But then it's like, are we delusional for not believing that humans could actually do that? You know? So it's like either way, we damn near just delusional. We damn near just, in a simulation kind of thing, just doing our thing, huh? I feel like something that we was saying was like real. So they're trying to break it up. Trying to like mess it up.
And you know they listening. Right. And you know they listening.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Girl. Yeah, it's
when I was in high school, I used to be on YouTube. Like YouTube was like, I used to be on YouTube all the time in high school. And I used to watch videos of tons of stuff like that. We'll just click on each video and just watch it and listen. And I've gotten out of it because I'm just like, all right, like it is a lot to, then you get down certain rabbit holes and it'd be like, all right, now I done got into a space where I don't even want to be here. Like, what the heck are we even talking about?
Yeah, you can go far left real quick. Yeah.
Yes. But I do find it interesting to even just learn about the history of certain things, or just like about some of the mountains, or even like the Statue of Liberty, learning the actual history of it, questioning it, and then going to see it. Like, I think I might have to start doing that. I like that you mentioned that, because I'm going to have to start doing that. Like, just so you can just learn more, understand things more, and just not be so like naive to like what we're being told.
Yeah. Yeah. What's being told and what's being written, like, it's in a book. Just because it's in a book
don't mean, no. I actually really like this conversation. I'm glad that we talked about this. I did want to talk about boundaries too, but like, I think this was a good like conversation, that just a natural conversation that we would have, like, for real, like, random, just random. And who would have thought your opener would have just our mind just went like
over the episode.
Yeah,
it gets so deep, even when it comes to have you heard of I think it's called Pompeii? And it was okay. Yes.
Yeah.
And they were like, it was this one girl in the comments, and she was, I think she mentioned, because somebody mentioned an advanced civilization that got flooded out or something like that. And people were going throughout the city, and they were showing us, like, here in America, was showing us like how the bottom structure is so ancient, and then the top part would be like modern day. And they was like, do y'all even notice that? And I was like, oh, shoot. Like, I thought it was just purposely done. Like,
right.
But they was like, it's so weird how, like, these structures, which all kind of look the same, like all over the city or different cities, will have like the same ancient structure, the same chiseled, like, little things, but then the top will be modern day, whatever. And then one girl was like, oh, this reminds me of Pompeii. Or I wonder if she made that. I think I'm mixing two different things. But she mentioned that. And she was like, I wonder if that happened the way we think it did.
What, Pompeii?
Yeah. And she's like, because they've told us this is how it happened. This is what, we don't know, whatever. But it's like, I don't know. Now she got me thinking about that, because I remember me and my siblings, I don't know what it was about that city and the historical context behind that, but we were like, I don't know, really into that.
Yeah. Same with me. 'Cause that's one thing that I remember actually, we learned it in middle school. If we being real, that and Greek mythology are like the only things I remember in middle school. Like for real, like I legit remember Pompeii, and I can like vividly picture some of the pictures that I saw like in the book and stuff about it.
Yes.
And then, you know, a little bit of Greek mythology. But other than that, I don't remember from like my social studies class. I don't remember much. But those. I remember like the Roman Empire a little bit. But
Yeah.
the Pompeii one, that stuck with me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, I gotta go see it. Like,
No,
I gotta go see it. I gotta look up stuff for myself. And I'm gonna talk to God about this stuff too. Now, granted, I don't think he's gonna tell me anything, because, yeah. But I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna inquire, okay, about these things, because they're just too. I don't even have the word for them. I guess just too wonderful to not question or to not look deeper into. And I'm like, they gave us these little. I feel like the what's that thing called in Paris? The
Eiffel Tower.
Eiffel Tower is nothing compared to these things.
Yeah, no.
Like, I ain't even dive into like the structures in Thailand, Indonesia, more stuff down in Mexico. Like,
Yeah, Mexico, yeah.
I said, why weren't these things listed? Girl, it's just so much history around the world to be like discovered. And what's crazy is like a lot of these things also is like I think you mentioned this earlier, but like the people in the surrounding areas know about these things, right? Like but it's like, what did they say? It's kind of like the game of telephone. Like, different stories are being told about these things.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, there's like no one set story. So there's no true way of figuring out the facts, you know, or the one truth of everything. Because even everybody's story is being told different. Or everybody's being told a different story of how these things came to be or what it was used for. And don't get me wrong, they all share similarities, right? But it's just, it's so interesting. And I can't wait to get out. Girl, I can't wait to look at these things, you know?
Most definitely. Same here. Oh, yeah.
Even here in America, I want to take a deeper look at some things too, because I don't know, it's interesting. Like, I do want to go see the Grand Canyon. And somebody did like an AI, they put it in chat, I think. They took a picture of the Grand Canyon and they said something. But ChatGPT created this like little city that was built out the caves. Because the guy on TikTok, the creator, I'm gonna send you his videos. Okay. But he was like, if you look at these, the way the mountain, like the way how it comes in, like if you look on the sides, it looked like something has been. Definitely, like some erosion was happening, but he looked like something's been melted. Like, it definitely looked like there were some structures, and it's been destroyed. And it looks like just ruins of a mountain or a cave or something. But he was like, if you look at it deeply, it looks like something was there. And I was like, well, the fact that there's cutouts on the cave, like around the Grand Canyon. And a river flow through. It's so weird. And I was like, if there was a civilization there, that's wild. That's crazy. Could have been, I don't know. I don't know. But I'm gonna send you the video and you can tell me what you think. But I think that's crazy. And then the fact that some of it's like, no, I get it. The government's like, oh, you can't come over here because it's dangerous. But it's like anytime I feel like the government is involved with anything natural, it's because
what y'all hiding?
Allegedly, yes.
What is really over there? Like,
yes,
yeah,
it's for your safety.
Right. Like they really care about our safety.
Girl. Cause like what's really good? Like what?
Because what we were talking about, my goodness. I don't know. Maybe. Alright. Well, that is the end of this random episode that we didn't even think we was gonna have. It wasn't planned
at all.
No, that wasn't even on our list of episodes at all.
Yeah, it's like a talking point whatsoever.
No, and I let you go say.
Look at me being rude. All right, y'all. We'll talk to y'all next time. Bye. Oh, let's know in the comments what y'all think. Give us some feedback. I need to know, especially if you're like you said, like in the field of like engineering, construction, whatever. Like, what do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or are we just delusional all around? Like, is that what we are at this point?
Right.
But yes, let us know. And until next time, we'll talk.
Peace.